Good morning, everybody. I hope you are enjoying your Sukkot as much as I am. If anybody has not had a chance to sit in a sukkah or to shake a lulav and an esrog, please send me a text and I will make a time for you to come over and have that experience, because it's definitely something you want to do during these days of Sukkot. The purpose of Sukkot is to fill the reservoir of joy that we are going to draw from throughout the rest of the year. That's why it's called the time of our joy, Sukkot. And it's difficult. You know, I mentioned today a good friend of mine lost his mom, and we had a funeral for her today. And I posed to this very, very small group of people that were there, how is it possible to experience the pain and loss and suffering that we're experiencing, and at the same time be celebrating the time of our joy, Sukkot? And I pointed out that really it's not a contradiction. Pain and difficulty is not a contradiction to joy. That's a misunderstanding. We think joy is when everything is going great and everything's perfect. That's not joy. Joy, true, deep, inner spiritual joy, is when we're growing through difficult times and we're growing through challenges. And I mentioned that I always like to point out that Rabbi Samson Raphael Hirsch says that the words in Hebrew for joy and for growth are almost identical. Sameach and sameach. They sound almost the same, because true joy, true, deep, inner joy comes only when a person is growing through difficult challenges to become the person that they're destined to be. Now, the one thing I want to point out is, because this is the time of joy, and because we have an opportunity now to fill our wellspring with as much joy as we can that we're going to draw from throughout the year, you have to know that the Yetzer Hara, the negative side of me, that opponent, that inner adversary inside of me, is going to do everything possible to make sure that I feel and experience no joy during this time. So if you feel a little down, or you're feeling a little blue, or kind of just not really yourself, you should know that that's the Yetzer Hara, that's the negative inner adversary inside of you challenging you right now. And we have to find things that fill us with joy. We have to overcome that feeling of sadness and find ways to fill our days and our moments during this week with joy. So I hope everybody can do that, and please feel free to reach out and come, like I said, come join me in the sukkah. I try to sit in there much of the day, and we can experience that together. Wishing everybody a Chag Sameach and a happy Sukkot.